Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to your next 3 months general energies. Whatever we pick up, that's the energy we have for you. However, we are gonna channel certain blessings, certain things that you definitely need to see and hear. General energies, as always, my highly resonate, my highly do not. And 3 months from the time you see the video, or as you know, I will say either way, I'm recording this reading in mid-January. So could be from mid-January to mid-April, let's say that, or mid-March, whatever you prefer. But let's see, what do I have for you and how the energies are and what the spirit guides want to send to you or tell you at this time. Let's see, darlings. Leos. 7 of Wands underneath. Ace of Swords. It's like you clearly know where you're standing. And it's more like refuse to see otherwise. So a situation here that it's kind of like it's not only up to you, basically, with the Page of Cups here and the High Priestess. Like you clearly know where you are heading. Why you should worry about who will be there for you or not? Because Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Wands, wherever you are going, Spirit says, no matter how hard might seem or be, allow yourself to see the future or give yourself the permission to move forward. Because there's a Leo here who feels like, no, I know clearly I need to do something, but I don't want to do. For others of you, there is a person here you need to move on, or you feel that is need to move on. If you are still holding on someone, don't any longer, because clearly you know somebody here is moved on, or you need to move on from them. So either way, Spirit says you don't need to hold on something that you basically can move forward from. The first card, we have 8 of Swords. The Sun, your major arcana, loves. Couldn't be a better card to come up. And the Emperor. So as I said, mid-March, mid-April. But something here starts and goes pretty quick forward. I feel here you might not see it at this point where you're going, but it's kind of the power of taking the first step, the power of small steps, or the power of giving yourself a chance. There's a lot of swords here, and swords speaking here are, it's kind of more into your head, or something here doesn't click in your head, like either you don't understand, or it's like you are more in your thinking than in your connecting with the divine here. Because the Wheel and the High Priestess, this speaks about the divine knowledge, divine energy here. And Spirit said, let the guidance come for you. Don't block it. 8 of Swords here, clarifier, we have 8 of Cups, another 8, which you kind of not sure, or how I will make it, where I'm going. But look at this, 9 of Pentacles here. But look at this. This 8 of Cups, this lady leaves this cup here, but looks to the Sun, and Sun, it's here. And this is the Sun, what next you're going. So clearly, once, even though you don't see how it's kind of just walking away from whatever is here, you will start seeing changes, or you will start seeing how the things are changing. So trust the energy. And whatever here you're going, it's a more beautiful, abundant, blessed, and stable energy with the Temperance. I feel here the Archangel Michael is there with you, who are guiding you. Because for some of you might feel like, oh yes, you always said about the guidance. Yes, we all have guidance. Excuse me, we all have guidance. And everyone has a spirit around them all the time. It's like a servant. And I feel here there is other energies here that are helping you, which is the Archangel Michael for you here. Yes, it's kind of like Archangel Michael here brings you clarity, brings you options, how you can move forward. It's like, you know, from the things of, I don't know how I will make it, or I don't know where to go, or I don't know if this is possible. Archangel Michael is bringing you, look at this, and maybe this if you want. You have this option, you have this one. Just choose to walk in through. And I feel here you definitely are gonna look to it. Yes, look at this Tower. King of Swords. The plans for the future is like, I don't know how I can plan, I don't know how to make it. But the Tower here, it's a good tower, which most of the time it's a good tower for each and every one. Because Tower is kind of breaking down the old pattern, the old things, the old energies. And it's more likely to see the light. It's kind of move you from a dark place to a light place. And this is also about your how you see yourself. Because for quite a good period of time, you could say like, I'm not good enough, or I'm not for this, or because I see here you lost some good part of your confidence in whatever it is. But the Tower here, it's kind of a reminder that you always can gain it back and even more. And there's a Leo here who now we're gonna think, yeah, you kind of on strike with this, but let's see the Sun, what the Sun brings, this new beginning. Six of Pentacles, improvement, change. It's like the energy here who was very bad or not good enough is changing. Four of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a family situation since you were young, you know. An Ace of Wands. Holding back on the old patterns, old knowings, old teaching, old lessons. Now, no more. Was the Emperor here for? Somebody here could have a very hard childhood. And the teachings, the patterns, the things here were, well, I always need to show myself. I need to always to prove myself. Now no more. It's like, you know, you have no need to prove anyone anything, or whoever here is to see who you are or what you put on the table, they will see it anyway. You don't need to show them, you know. You don't need to play a circus here to make a show and they to notice you. The Emperor energy here, we have Three of Cups. It's like you gotta go around all those mind-like people. And certain people here in your life might go away. Yes, look at here. Nine of Swords and the Ace of Cups. How come I should leave the old patterns, old people, old, you know, relationships? Sometimes we gotta realize that certain things doesn't work any longer. And certain people, they are not grow with us. And that's a fact. Some people will trust the same beliefs as they've been born. Some others will change. I've been giving this example for many times. There are two brothers, different rooms, and they've been raised by an alcoholic father. And When the speech therapist or the psychologist asked them, because one of them were alcoholic, one of them were non-alcoholic, and the question was given to them, why you are this way. Both brothers, which very different, mindset, answer the same question with the same answer: because of my father. So one took the example of the father, the other one the opposite, because never liked that environment, never liked that, being the position. So that's how I'm seeing here for you, from the environment to the environment you are making yourself familiar. It's a very huge distance. Another thing here, for some of you, you always knew that you are there for more, or you are able for more. However, you always feel like, I don't have better option, or I don't have the better life. Like somebody here may feel like I never been born with a silver spoon in my mouth and things like that, or I'm not like that. Never compare yourself with anyone in this world. Each and everyone has their own fingerprints. No fingerprint in this world will be the same, neither even if you have a twin. So that's why many people need to understand, you came here in this life on earth to fulfill a purpose. And your purpose, as anyone else, is very different. Could be similar, but still different. Okay, loves. Let's see one advice here. Because I feel here there's a whole new energy that you are embracing now. And it's kind of like for quite a while, for some of you for over 2 years, you resist this movement. But I don't feel here you can over these 3 months. You can't resist this anymore. You can't stay in that darkness anymore. Which I mean dark energy here when you are in a very low vibrational mindset, or you feel like not good enough, into a very light, a very abundant, a very growth mindset. So when I say that Tower is good, believe it or not. Advice from Spirit, we have 6 of Cups. Learn from the past, but you are not going that way. 6 of Cups also here is, I love this card of 6 of Cups, showing the little puppy and the little child, and then it's a dog, adult dog, an adult man. So it's kind of honor your old you, but enchant the new you. 9 of Cups. And for some of you, since you are very young, you are very different. Page of Pentacles. And 8 of Pentacles. And the World. Work on a new you, or the new you. And with the World, it's kind of like you definitely are going into something that the universe opened for you. For some of you Leos, you might leave behind the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio for an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For others of you, my apology. For others of you, it's like the sentimental you, the past sentimental you, to a more defiant and practical you. So the vibration definitely is changing from sentimental to practical, or from who I was and who I want to be. But definitely I see you working on your dreams, working on your wishes. And it seems here with the pages here, that's what happens. For some of you, this is a person you were dealing for quite a while. And Whatever you want, whatever they want is not the same thing. And of course, I have an oracle card for you. Missed my oracle cards. So let's see the messages for you, darling. Opening to your spiritual source. And underneath we do have wise leader. You are beacon for others. And finding sanctuary, as I said, the universe here is pushing you through to find your true value, to find the true you, and not resist that true you. That's the opening to your spiritual source. And for some of you, you are meant to be high valued in whatever you do or whatever you are. And you might feel like, no, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not that big enough. You don't need to be. Your value is not in big, small, or in young or old. Know that. So Leos, that's what I have for you, darlings. I hope this resonates. If it does, let us know. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.